guys, it's Summers here and welcome along to episode 57 of the Solihull Moors Career Mode series here on FIFA 20. And in this episode we are finishing up the month of October. There are two fixtures left here. We have Bradford at home and Plymouth away. We'll play both of those games as there are only two games in this episode. But what I also want you to take a look at, obviously, is where we currently stand in the table. At this stage, we are placed in 5th position, but we are level with Oxford United ahead of us on 34 points. And we're only 3 points off of the top, which is where Sunderland currently occupy. Moving to the bottom of the table, I just wanted to show you where Walsall are now, because having given them a few extra free agents players, allowing them to actually play the games rather than just giving up the results, they now sit with 8 points and only 3 points off of MK Dons, which would pull them out of the relegation battle. Hopefully they can survive the drop and maybe challenge us in the Championship next season if we do indeed get there. Right, here we go, straight into the action at Damson Park here as we face off against Bradford in this one. And whilst we're on the topic of Damson Park, I just want to highlight the poll that I've got running in the corner of the screen right now. Looking at whether we should move away from Damson Park based on what's happened with us in terms of the European fixtures. With us having to go to Villa Park, and as we go through the leagues here, we are going to need to do something about the capacity of this stadium. We can only actually have 3,000 in here at the moment, so obviously we were looking to do something in regards to changing that up in future seasons. It will mean that we will have to play our home games at Villa Park whilst construction's underway, a deal that we can get done, I assume, with the Villa board once again. But let me know what you want to do in the comment section, and also vote in the poll that's in the corner. Ziegler fires that out wide there to Dare O'Connor. Rafferty now goes down the line for Lance Allen. Shrugs off the attempt by the defender to take it away from him. Patterson with a big old dip from distance there from the edge of the box. He's never going to score those type of goals. I don't know why we keep trying it, to be fair. And Rafferty knocks it on for Smithy to chase. And rocks it up over the top for Allen to rush onto. But the defender, Akpan, was well versed in how to deal with him. Puts it into the box. Smith gets there, but Richards Everton is able to get it clear. Well in by Ziegler. He comes forward with it. We get a nosebleed up being all the way up there. Ishmael stolen that off the toe of Cockle Mullet. Ziegler has to come across to cover it. Takes the mickey as he goes around the ex-Wolves player there. Smith in the middle as we go into this half-time break, and it's been a fairly lacklustre performance in the first half from the boys. Let's see if we can try and fix up and look sharp in the second half. Mullet into Rafferty. It's all congested on the edge of the box. Smith rolls his man, gets into the box, and Richard Everton has given up another foul in the box this time. He's surely going to find a second yellow card for that offence. Now the referee waves him off. Nudges Smithy off the ball, and here is our opportunity to get into the lead. It is Graham who is stepping up, putting all the responsibility on his shoulders, and it's a great finish from the ex-Wolves man, putting his experience to pay here. We go 1-0 up against Bradford. Check out those new corner flags. Cochrane Mullet gets the ball away to Graham, and he has an acre of space to run into here. Little dink in to Fredrickson. One more here to Rafferty, and across the box. Oh, Lance Allen at the back stick. Little dink over the keeper, who surely thought that he'd got across. And this game has suddenly turned in the second half as we switched formation. With a 4-3-3 with Smithy dropping in deeper. That is a lovely and cheeky little dink there from Lance Allen. 2-0. Well done there by Cockrell-Mullet to intercept, and Patterson feeds it off to Fredrickson. Out wide here for Cockrell-Mullet, who immediately dispatches it down the line here for Graham, who cuts inside. Absolutely smashed past his man. Goes to the byline, tries to cut it back. He can't quite get there as the keeper comes out at his feet. Several changes here for ourselves, so we're just looking to maybe grab another goal before the end of this game. Well in Patterson. Oh, the referee has given the free kick there, which is surely going to be the last play here, as Bradford decide to make one last change before the final whistle. 31 yards out. Takes the shot right down the throat for Kelly. Sends it long, and the referee decides to call time there and then. It's a 2-0 victory here on our home turf. A fabulous performance from the boys in the second half. Not such a great one in the first, but we'll take it. A great victory and another 3 points on the board. And here we go, it's an away fixture here as we face off against Plymouth Argyle in a rather rainy set of conditions by the looks of it. Cuts back, seen the run coming in from Taylor. Look, could have pulled the trigger, but he was in an offside position anyway. In fact, we've got two players in offside positions. Cutchin making his way out to the wing. Had to get there, Doohoo, and he did well. As Taylor now comes away with the ball. Looks off to his right and he's seen McDonnell. Nystrom having to hold the play up there. And Cutchin now comes forward. Good look into Patterson. Fires it off to Taylor. He goes one more for Doohoo. He tries to feed it into the feet of Nystrom but can't feed him. And the Plymouth man knocks it out of play. Oh, he's given it up. Nystrom takes a pop. Ponzon, though, was able to prevent the goal, but he won't prevent that one. That is some shoddy defending work going on there, as Nystrom says thank you very much for that. That was a gift. Two mistakes, one after the other, and Nystrom hits the target twice and comes away with a goal on the second attempt. 1-0. Taylor now sprinting off with it, and O'Connell has seen the run from Kuluk, feeds it into him. The Djiboutian cuts back and looks again for McDonnell. Tried to rush that, and Alic couldn't get on the end of it. Can't find anybody with that pass though. Patterson now intercepts, off to Taylor, into Alic, off to Nystrom, who turns it round the corner for Patterson and goes one more. Alic can't quite get there. And there we have it, the referee calls time on the first half, and we've managed to get ourselves in the lead here, 1-0. Well intercepted by Patterson. McDonnell, overlap here from Kuluk, who comes down the line with it. This guy's quick, who's trying to chase him, but he's still beating him. Rolls it off to Patterson. Oh, Eddie has managed to get himself a penalty. I don't think that was a penalty, ref. I think you've gifted us another one here. Tongues are going to start being wagging if we continue to get these penalties given to us in this manner. And there we go. Another goal for Bjorn Nystrom. He doesn't miss from the spot and collects himself another goal here in League One. Desperate. And Wootton gets Plymouth a goal here that brings them back into this game. Now precariously balanced game that could go either way. Nice interchange play here by the Moors into Nystrom, battling away on the edge of the box there with the defender, and is gifted a free kick in a very dangerous position. Oof, forces the save from the keeper. Paul McDonald, who's come forward with it, fires it off for Nystrom. Little dink ball over the top that Taylor's chasing. Riley has gone to put it out of play. Taylor didn't think anything but to go and put that back in. They do have a couple of bites at the cherry, but are unable to convert the opportunity. Edwards out wide here for Plymouth. Will look to deliver the ball into the box that Campbell is able to get away. Patterson is blocked off by Grant, but Alic gets in there and he's away down the line. Rapido chips the ball into the centre. Unlucky. Kitchen sink time for Plymouth. Well done, Dwan. Out to Eddie. The brotherhood there getting the ball away as we pick up another victory here, and it was a well-earned one. We did exceptionally well in that game to keep the momentum going, even though Plymouth had managed to get themselves back on the score sheet. Great victory at the end of this month. 2-1. Okay, so it's the last month of the scout reports here, and Johannes Magnussen down in France has finally come back with some talent for us to sign. We've got Thomas Rousset with a potential of 61 to 85, Pascal Ferrier with a potential of 62 to 86, and Christophe Guerin 67 to 93. Okay, so 3 new players on the list from Joel Cook. We've got Ed Davis with a potential between 67 and 95, George Price with a potential between 68 and 94, and Charles Kelly 68 to 96. Okay, and so having whittled things down a little bit further, we'll bring in Will Robinson, Lance Collins, Ed Davis and George Price. Okay, and so I've whittled the list down quite significantly here in Argentina. The only player that has made the list this month is Jesus Galliano. He's got 62 to 90 potential, left-footed, 16-year-old and 6 foot tall. We'll promote him to the first team, and we'll also bring in Vicente Paz. Okay, so Johannes Magnussen has been a scout with us since the very beginning and brought us some magnificent talent through the ranks. And I was at a point where I really didn't want to give up on him, but he was only a one-star scout, and obviously we need to try to improve that going forward. So what I've done is I've gone in behind the scenes, had a look at how much it would cost to bring in a new scout. So somebody with the 3-star, 2-star judgment that Johannes now has would have cost us £1.945 million. So effectively what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off of our budget as if we've sent him out on a training exercise or something along those lines, and I've just basically improved him with the live editor. Okay, so this is our budget as it stands. I always have a 90-10 split because I don't really need any additional wage budget unless I'm going to go off and negotiate some crazy deal with a player, which is very unlikely. So the budget as it stands is around £6.8 million. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the live editor to take away the £1.945 million that we would have spent training up Johannes Magnusson. So there you go, with the new budget in place, we now have just around 4.8 million, having spent £1.9 million training up Johannes Magnusson. Whilst we're on the topic of the scouts, they have just come back from their latest missions. I'm going to give them a month off because we have a full youth academy at this stage. But once they come back into action, I want you guys to have been involved in where they go next. So in the comment section down below, over the next few episodes, I want you to give me ideas of where to send the scouts on their next missions. And just remember, obviously we have got the live editor, so you can send them to countries that aren't in a vanilla career mode. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and if you have, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 20 content. But for now, I'm out of here.